to feel it every day. Your arms were where I'd stay through storms and quiet nights. Your heart was my light. Every word you spoke felt like a gentle hand, guiding me through life, helping me to stand. But now the rooms are empty, the walls are cold. The love that once held me has quietly let go. Love was my home, and now I'm wandering alone. I thought your heart was mine, but now it's gone. Love was my home, the place I always knew. Now every street I walk reminds me of you. I trace the memories of laughter and dreams, the way we fit together, or so it seemed. I gave you all my pieces, you held them like a key. But love can leave softly and still take everything. I try to find the warmth, I try to feel the glow. But love was my home, and now it won't show. Love was my home, and now I'm wandering alone. I thought your heart was mine, but now it's gone. Love was my home, the place I always knew. Now every street I walk reminds me of you. Maybe someday I'll rebuild a home inside my heart. Even when love leaves, it can teach a new start. I'll remember the shelter your love once gave to me, and carry it quietly through what's meant to be. Love was my home, and now I'm finding my way. I'll carry what it gave me, even as it fades. Love was my home, and I learned to stand alone. But the warmth of your love will stay in my bones. Love was my home, and I'll keep it with me. The house is still, the street lights flicker low. I'm watching shadows dance across the floor. They say the time is healing, moving slow, but I just find more locks on every door. The clock is ticking like a heavy heart, a rhythm for a life that's torn apart. I put a mask on when the sun is high. I tell the world I'm doing just fine. But when the colors bleed out from the sky, I'm left here waiting for a sign. It's a silent night cry where the tears never dry, screaming your name to an empty blue sky. No one to hear it, no one to see, just the ghost of the love that you took from me. Yeah, the silence is loud and the dark is deep. It's a silent night cry while the whole world sleeps. sting of all the promises we'll never hold. I'm letting go, or so the story reads, say, but my heart is stuck on yesterday. It's a silent night cry where the tears never dry, screaming your name to an empty blue sky. No one to hear it, no one to see, just the ghost of the love that you took from me. Yeah, the silence is loud and the dark is deep. It's a silent night cry while the whole world sleeps. Silent night. Hear my cry, just a lonely shadow in the dark, waiting for a light to spark. Silent night cry. I was digging through a box in the back of the hall, looking for a picture to hang on the wall. And I found a letter tucked inside a book, one of those always promises that we both took. It felt like a ghost brushing past my skin, opening a door I'd finally locked within. It's like finding a compass when you're already home, or a message in a bottle in a sea made of stone. The past has a way of coming back around, and it's a lost love found in the dead of the night, a flickering candle, a trick of the light. I found the words, but the feeling is gone, like a beautiful melody with no one to sing along. It's a treasure in the dirt, it's a ruin in the sand, the ghost of a forever held in my hand. Just a lost love found. I've been holding my breath for a month or more, trying to keep the ocean from the kitchen floor. I wore a mask so steady, I wore a smile so thin, but I felt the first crack, letting the cold air in. I thought I was stronger, I thought I was stoned, but the weight of your absence has chilled me to the bone. The dam is breaking, the sky is turning black. There's no use in trying to hold the feeling back. The water's rising and I'm letting it go. And these are tears of sadness falling like the rain, washing out the silence, drowning out the pain. They're the salt of the sorry, the sting of the why, the only way to say a real goodbye. I'm blurring the lines of the life that we had, with these tears of sadness for everything that's bad. They taste like the coffee we shared in the dark, and the bitter remains of a dying spark. I see your face in every drop that hits the ground, a liquid memory that doesn't make a sound. I'm crying for the person I thought you would be, and I'm crying for the version you took out of me. Let him run, let him burn, let him clear out the sight. I'm tired of fighting the ghosts of the night. They're a physical map of a heart that's been torn, the only way a new day can never be born. Yeah, these are tears of sadness falling like the rain, washing out the silence, drowning out the pain. They're the salt of the sorry, the sting of the why, the only way to say a real goodbye. Yeah, these are tears of sadness. Let the mascara run, let the damage be done. I'm drowning, then I'm dry. Just tears of sadness. I wake up reaching for a post on the sheets before the city starts moving on the morning sheets. It's a dull vibration, a permanent home, a steady reminder of what we become. I try to ignore it, I try to look away, but it's the first thing I feel at the start of the day. Like a heavy duty anthem pulling me under the floor. not a sharp stealing, it's not a sudden, no. It's just a slow motion fire that won't let go. The silence is heavy, the air is getting thin, and now it's a broken heart pumping in my chest. A restless spirit that never let me rest. It's a rhythmic burning, a shadow in my face. The only thing of us that still remains is the weight of a always that turned into never. A broken heartache I'm gonna carry forever. I saw your coat hanging by the kitchen door, and I had to sit down on a cold linoleum floor. The pride got louder, the pressure started to rise like a storm power building behind my eyes. You're gone from the nest, you're gone from the phone, but you left a permanent mark on every single bond. They say that is a healer, they say one for both, that they don't see the thorns underneath the rose. It's a chronic condition, a debt I can't pay, the price of a love that just walked away. It's a broken heartache thumping in my chest. This broken heartache, a restless spirit that'll never let me rest. I'll never let me. So rhythmic burning, the shadow in my face. The only thing of us that still remains. Plump like a drum, waiting for the morning that never seems to come. Just an ache, a broken heartache. Like a drum, like a You sold me a map with a golden shore, and I follow the trail right to your door. We built up a castle on a foundation of sand, with a view of the ocean and the lay of the land. But the tide rolled in and the salt took the walls. Now there's nothing but echoes in the hollowed out halls. The soil, the sour, and the well house run dry. I'm staring at sun that's a lie in the sky. We're refugees of a love gone wrong, and I'm stranded here in the broken promised land, with a head full of dust where your heart used to stand. You swore us a kingdom, you swore us a throne, but you left me to roam in the walking the fence line of what used to be, searching for the person you said you'd be for me. Every I love you was a crop that didn't grow, just a seed in the mud that had nowhere to go. You're a ghost of the pioneer, a thief in the night, who took all the water and turned out the light. There's no honey in the valley, no milk in the stream, just a jagged remains of a beautiful dream. All born in the flood that I fell for us both, and I'm choking on the words of a broken down heart. Can't really hear in the broken promised land, with a handful of dust where your heart used to stand. You swore us a kingdom, you swore us a throne, but you left me to rule in the dead alone. Tear down the gates, let the winds take the floor. I don't wanna live in this dream anymore. It's wasted, my broken promised land. Tear down the gates, let the weeds take the floor. I don't wanna live in this dream anymore. It's a wasteland, my broken promised land. My broken promised I'm sitting at the table with a smile on my face, while I'm measuring the distance of the empty space. Everyone is talking, the music's playing loud, but I'm a million miles away in the middle of a crowd. I'm nodding my head, I'm playing the part, but there's a slow motion landslide inside of my heart. My lips are moving, I'm not making a sound, but I'm searching for air while I'm hitting the ground. The loudest pain is the one you can't hear, and it's a silent cry breaking in the dark, a wordless prayer, a dying spark. The world sees a statue, the world sees a stone, but I'm screaming your name while I'm standing alone. No tears on the surface, no salt on the skin, just a silent cry of the state I'm in. I saw your reflection in the window of a car, and for a split second I forgot where we are. I went to reach out, then I pulled back my hand, like a wave disappearing in the heat of the sand. It's a new kind of misery, a ghost in my chest, a heart that's too tired to even take a rest. If I let out the sound, would the building collapse? Would the sky turn to gray and the timeline relapse? So I keep it locked in, I keep the lid tight, and I do all my screaming in the dead of the night. Yeah, it's a silent cry breaking in the dark, a wordless prayer, a dying spark. The world sees a statue, the world sees a stone, but I'm screaming your name while I'm standing alone. Hush, can you hear it? The sound of nothing, the sound of everything. Breaking, just a silent cry. I'm making dinner for one, but I'm setting 2 plates. Force of a habit that my memory creates. The television's humming just to fill up the space, but it can't find the light that was once in your face. I've got 1,000 things I'm dying to say, but I'm swallowing words and turning away. The neighbors are laughing through the thin bedroom wall while I'm listening for footsteps that don't come at all. The clock on the mantle is the only sound left, and it's a silent, lonely heart beating inside, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. It doesn't make a sound, it doesn't make a scene, just a hollowed out echo of where we have been. No crashing of glass, no storm in the dark, just the quietest end to a beautiful spark. My silent, lonely heart. I walk through the park where we carved out our names. Now the wood's getting old and the winter is strange. I see couples holding hands and I look at the ground. I'm a ghost in the city, I'm a king without a crown. The loudest part of losing you isn't the fight, it's the way the air feels in the middle of the night. I'm screaming underwater, I'm crying in the rain when nobody notices the shape of my pain. It's a new kind of misery, a worthless regret, a story that's over but I haven't left yet. Yeah, it's a silent, lonely heart beating inside, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. It doesn't make a sound, it doesn't make a scene, just a hollowed out echo of where It's not a cut, it's not a bruise you can see. It's a slow-moving flood taking over me. I try to stand up, but the floor is made of glass. I'm watching the hours and the ghost ships pass. I'm breathing in, but the air feels like lead. Every I love you is a weight in my head. It's in the marrow, it's in the bone, a crowded room where I'm all alone. The silence is screaming a name I can't say. And no, it's a deep pain, waking me up like a bitter poison in a silver cup. It's under the surface, it's down in the dark, drowning the fire and killing the spark. It's a heavy-duty ache that I can't outrun, a war in my chest that's already been won. Just a deep pain. I saw your coat hanging back by the door, and I had to sit down on the cold kitchen floor. It's a dull kind of throb that never quite ends, the kind of broken nobody mends. I'm wearing a smile like a cheap disguise, but the truth is leaking out of my eyes. They say time is a healer, they say it'll fade, but they don't see the shadow that you and I made. Is settled in deep, it's a permanent part of the jagged edge map of my hollowed out heart. Yeah, it's a deep pain, waking me up like a bitter poison in a silver cup. It's under the surface, it's down in the dark, drowning the fire and killing the deep in the blood, deep in the soul, I'm losing my grip, I'm losing control. So deep, so dark, just pain. So dark, just pain. I'm standing on the corner of 5th and Main again, back to the starting line of how the story had to end. The cracks on the sidewalk look exactly like the ones in me. I'm staring at the empty space where your shadow used to be. The city's moving fast, people pushing through the crowd, but I'm trapped in a memory that's screaming way too loud. The air still tastes like rain and your cheek perfume. numbers 1,000 miles away. And I'm right back here to where we stood, trying to find it better, and I never understood. The pavement's just as cold, the sky is just as gray as the moment that you turned and simply walked away. I'm measuring the distance by the rhythm of my blood, still sinking in the pieces of where we stood. I remember how the light hit the windows of the park before the world got heavy and the sun turned into dark. We were talking about the future, we were making all the plans. Now I'm just holding on to air with these aching empty hands. It's a monument to almost, it's a triumph to used to be. At the scene of the tragedy. Should I leave a flower? Should I leave a scar? Does the ground even remember how beautiful we were? I'm tracing my own footsteps, I'm walking in a blur, trying to find the person I was before you were. I'm right back here to where we stood, trying to find a better, and I never understood. The pavement's just as cold, the sky is just as gray. The ground where we stood. I watch the tail lights fade into a blur of neon red. The final words we traded are the only ones left unsaid. I tried to turn the handle, but the lock is cold and set. We've crossed the line, we're not yet, turns into never yet. I'm standing on the threshold of a life I don't recognize, watching the bridges crumble right before my eyes. The ink is dry on the page, the story's out of breath. We're dancing in the silence of a slow and quiet death. This is broken, the needle spinning free, and we've reached the point of no return tonight. It's funny how the winter doesn't leave a single thing. I could scream your name until my throat is raw and blue, but there's a wall of static between me and the thought of you. We're orbiting in circles like two planets gone astray, moving further from the center every single day. Don't look back, there's nothing left to see, just the wreckage of the people that we used to be. The gate is swinging shut, the key is in the deep, a final bit of promise that we're actually gonna keep. Yeah. Then we've reached the point of no return tonight, beyond the reach of shadows, beyond the reach of light. There's no sorry big enough to mend the cracks we made. No way to find the sunlight in this heavy haunted ship. One-way street, no U-turn, just the smoke from the bridges burn. One-way street, no U-turn, just the smoke from the bridges burn. No return, no. I'm standing at the corner of her favorite street, but the pavement feels like quicksand underneath my feet. I went to call your name just to hear the way it sounds, but the silence is the only thing that's still hanging around. I've got a map of this city, I've got a key to the door, but I don't know who I'm supposed to be anymore. The stars are all tangled, the North Star is gone. I'm shivering in the middle of a midday sun. The world is still moving, but I'm standing still, and I'm lost without you, drifting out to sea, looking for the version of who I used to be. You were the rhythm, you were the lead, the only translation that I ever could read. Now the road is a circle and the sky is a shade of blue. It only reminds me I'm lost without you. I checked the rearview mirror just to see if you were there, but I'm just driving in circles, breathing in the empty air. I'm a ghost in my own skin, a shadow in the hall, leaning all my weight against a hollow paper wall. It's not just that I miss you, it's that I've lost the way to get from the good night to the start of the day. They say find yourself, they say walk it off, but the air in my lungs feels heavy and soft. I'm a compass with no needle, a song with no key, just a heartbeat searching for its own melody. Traded in forever for a quick goodbye. Left me holding on to words that were born to die. I'm looking at the ring mark on your empty side of bed, like a ghost of every beautiful thing you ever said. You built me a kingdom out of cards and thin air, then you blew it all down like you never even cared. You're a master of the maybe, a king of someday, but someday is a debt that you're never gonna pay. Standing in the wreckage of a hollow trust, and I'm drowning in your empty promises tonight. They sounded so heavy, but they feel so light. Just a pocket full of echoes and a heart full of holes, from the stories that you sold to our unsuspecting souls. You promised me the moon, but you left me in the rain, with nothing but these empty promises to hide the pain. I checked the I love yous I saved in my phone, but they sound like a stranger when I'm sitting alone. Every I'll be there was just a line in a play, a script that you burned when you headed away. It's a special kind of heartbreak, a special kind of life, when the person who promised to stay is the first to say bye. Don't tell me you're sorry, don't tell me you've changed. The ink on the contract has already been stained. Your word was my gospel, your word was my light, but it turns out your word isn't worth the fight. Yeah, I'm drowning in your empty promises tonight. They sounded so heavy, but they feel so light. Just a pocket full of echo and a heart full of holes, from the stories that you sold to our unsuspecting souls. Keep your words, I don't need them. Keep the forever, I'm leaving. Just another empty promise in the wind. I'm looking for my keys in the refrigerator door. I'm tracing circles on the dusty bedroom floor. I started a sentence, but I forgot the end. I'm talking to shadows and calling on a friend. The calendar's light, your clock is running slow. I'm losing the who and the where and the no. looking for a person that I used to know. The static is loud and the signal is thin, and I'm losing my lost mind over you tonight, chasing the ghosts in the flickering light. I can't find the logic, I can't find the dead, just a name, what if screaming in my head. The heart is a liar, the brain is a cage, and stuck on the words of a torn out page. Going lost, mind crazy over you. I went to the store just to buy some milk and bread, but I ended up driving to your old house instead. I sat in the driveway until the sun went down. A king with no memory, a king with no crown. I'm a stranger to my reflection, a blur in the glass, watching the ghost of our sanity pass. Is it a breakdown? Is it a breakthrough, or just a side effect of living without you? The wires are crossed and the fuses are blown. I'm a pilotless plane in a storm. Oh, my own. Yeah, I'm losing my lost mind over you tonight, chasing the ghosts in the flickering light. I can't find the logic, can't find the depth, just a million what if screaming in my head. Did I say that I love? Did I dream you were here? The smoke's getting thick with the ending is clear. Lost my grip, lost my mind over you. We're sitting on the sofa, maybe 3 inches apart, but I can't hear the rhythm of your cooling heart. The television's flickering, casting shadows on the wall. We're sharing the same ceiling, but we're not here at all. I reached out to touch you, but I hit a sheet of glass, watching the minutes and the used to be's pass. The map says we're home, but the compass is wrong. We're singing the words to a different song. The silence is a canyon, wide and deep. And oh, it's the tragedy of distant hearts, two souls drifting slowly, tearing us apart. We're breathing the same air, but we're light years away, lost in the wreckage of what we couldn't say. No need for a suitcase, no need for a plane, to feel the cold distance and the slow motion pain of our distant hearts. I remember when your heartbeat was the only sound I knew. Now I'm searching for a signal, for a single trace of you. You're looking at your phone, I'm looking at the floor. We're strangers in a house that isn't ours anymore. The how was your day feels like a scripted line, a ghost of a conversation from a better time. Can we bridge the water? Can we close the gap? Or are we just two pins on a faded out map? The gravity is failing, the orbit is gone. We're just two tired travelers waiting for the dawn. Yeah, it's the tragedy of distant hearts, two souls drifting slowly, tearing us apart. We're breathing the same air, but we're light years away, lost in the wreckage of what we couldn't say. So close, yet so far. I don't even know where you are, just the distance in our hearts. I'm cleaning out the drawers of the things you left behind, finding all the forevers that you used to sign. A stack of birthday cards filled with ink that's turned to gray, vowing that you'd never be the one to walk away. Now the paper's yellowed and the sentiments are cold, just a pile of stories that'll never be told. You built me a house out of whispers and air, but when the wind started blowing, you weren't even there. Now I'm standing in the clearing where the future used to be, and I'm buried under all these lost promises tonight. They sounded so heavy, but they didn't have the might to keep us from the falling, to keep us from the break. Now they're just the phantoms of every choice we didn't make. You swore on your soul, you swore on your name, but lost promises all end up looking the same. I remember the night that you said we'd never end, how you'd be my lover, my anchor, and my friend. I carried those words like a shield against the dark, but a shield made of shadows doesn't leave a mark. It's a special kind of hollow, a special kind of dead, to be haunted by the things that haven't happened yet. Should I burn the letters? Should I throw them in the sea to stop the what ifs from screaming out at me? Your word was my gospel, your word was my home, but you can't build a life on a foundation of foam. Yeah, buried under all these lost promises tonight. They sounded The truth is in the silence when the road gets rough. Just lost, so lost, lost promises. I'm sitting in the back of a crowded room, while my chest is becoming a hollow tomb. I'm nodding at the stories, I'm sipping on the wine, while I'm watching our forever fall out of line. If they looked a little closer, they'd see the white in my knuckles, underneath the weight where the spirit just buckles. My throat is a desert, my tongue is a stone. I'm a riot of noise while I'm standing alone. The static in my head is starting to rise, and it's a silent scream tearing through my soul, while I'm losing my grip and I'm losing control. The world sees a statue, the world sees a smile, but I'm burning in the wreckage for 1,000 miles. And no one hears the crash, no one hears the break, just the silent scream of a heart about to quake. I saw your name flash on somebody's phone, and the air in my lungs turned to ice and to bone. I wanted to howl, I wanted to roar, but I just stared at the pattern on the hardwood floor. It's a mute kind of thunder, a lightless spark, a lightning bolt striking in the dead of the dark. If I open my mouth, would the windows all shatter? Would the pieces of us even really matter? So I choke on the volume, I swallow the sound, and I let the vibrations pull me into the ground. Yeah, it's a silent scream tearing through my soul, while I'm losing my grip and I'm losing control. The world sees a statue, the world sees a smile, but I'm burning in the wreckage for 1,000 miles. Hush, can you hear the earthquake? Can you hear the heartbreak? It's so loud in the quiet, just a silent I'm staring at the ring of water on the wood, trying to remember when the taste was actually good. But you left the bottle, but you took the wine, left me with the vessel that I used to call mine. Now I'm just gripping the edges of the cold, something to touch but nothing to hold. It's transparent and hollow, it's clear as a ghost. The things that we empty are what haunt us the most. I'm thirsty for a feeling that's so long since tried, and it's just an empty glass held in a shaking hand, a fragile little kingdom built on shifting sand. I'm trying to drink from a memory memories used to dwell. If I let it go, would it shatter on the floor? Would the sound fill the silence of the closing door? I see my reflection in the curvature of gray, distorted and lonely and light years away. I'm waiting for a refill that's never gonna come, staring at the nothing until I'm finally numb. I'm holding the shape of what used to be full, feeling the gravity, feeling the pull. But you can't quench a fire with a cup full of air, and you can't find a person who's no longer there. It's just an empty glass held in a shaking hand, a fragile little kingdom built on shifting sand. I'm trying to drink from a memory of you, but the bottom is dry and the light's turning blue. Set it down, walk away. There's nothing left to drink today, just a glass, cold and clear, and the empty that's left here